Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor. Welcome to another Hungarian lesson. Let's see the difference between the question words miért and minek. I'm sure all of you have heard miért, but minek might be new to some of you. The tricky thing is that both can be translated as why in English. But there's a difference. Let's start with miért. Most of the time when you want to ask why, you're going to use miért. This word is used to ask about the cause or the reason of something. For example, miért sírsz? Miért sírsz? Why are you crying? What is the reason of your action? Did someone hurt you? Where is that bastard? Please remember this question, we're going to come back to this. Miért van hideg az Antarktiszon? Miért van hideg az Antarktiszon? Why is it cold in Antarctica? Miért nincs rajtad nadrág? Miért nincs rajtad nadrág? Why don't you have pants on? Literally, why don't you have pants on you? I don't want to know the circumstances of this question for sure. Miért nem jöttél tegnap? Miért nem jöttél tegnap? Why didn't you come yesterday? Miért vagyok meztelen? Miért vagyok meztelen? Why am I naked? Okay, I'll stop with these stupid questions. The point is, miért is used to ask about a reason or a cause. Minek is a little different. So, minek is used to ask about the purpose, the usefulness, or the necessity of something. You can think of its meaning as for what, which is really weird because if I break it down, miért actually literally means for what, and yet we just use it to mean why. Hungarian and its quirks, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, even though I would mostly translate minek as why, it has a different subtext. You can think of it as for what purpose, or what's the point, or what's the use. It can carry an implied sense of doubt or skepticism. It can show that from the speaker's point of view, something seems pointless. Let's go back to miért sírsz? Why are you crying? Now we're just asking about the reason. If we ask minek sírsz? Minek sírsz? You can still translate it as why are you crying, but the meaning is different. You can think of it as what's the point of crying? We question the purpose of crying over something. What are you crying for? And your tone can reflect that too. Minek sírsz? It lacks the empathy of miért sírsz? Minek sírsz? It's almost cold. Well, in this case anyway. Or, minek van ennyi könyved, ha úgysem olvasol? Minek van ennyi könyved, ha úgysem olvasol? Why do you have this many books if you don't read anyway? Yes, saying this many in the translation was on purpose. I know that it's not the most natural way. I just wanted to show you that ennyi means this much or this many. It can also mean that's it in other situations. But again, we're asking about the purpose of owning a ton of books. It's useless if the person who owns them doesn't even read them. Minek vettél még egy pár cipőt? Minek vettél még egy pár cipőt? Why did you buy another pair of shoes? I can hear the sounds of Family Feud after this question. But again, possibly the person who bought the shoes already has more than enough shoes, so what's the point? You're almost setting the other person off. If you just ask, miért vettél még egy pár cipőt? You might be generally curious. Now, there's a gray area because sometimes we use miért in the same context of minek, but using minek drives the point home better. Or let's say you're trying to do a task, but you keep failing. Let's say you're trying to assemble something. A friend comes over and asks, hogy megy? Hogy megy? Literally, how is it going? But he's not asking about how you feel, he's asking about the progress of your work. We never ask, hogy megy, to mean, how are you, okay? Anyway, you reply, próbálkozom, de minek? Próbálkozom, de minek? I'm trying, but for what? Actually, próbálkozni means to keep trying, so this actually means I keep on trying, but for what? See? There's doubt in your question. What's the point of me doing this if I keep failing? Or, minek vitatkozol vele? Minek vitatkozol vele? Why are you arguing with him or her? Vitatkozni is to debate or to argue. Again, the subtext is, why are you arguing with that person? It's pointless because he or she doesn't listen to you anyway. Or let's say you have a dysfunctional family, but you're still invited to the family dinner with your wife and kids. But after 5 minutes, everyone's just arguing with each other, calling each other names and stuff. You can look at your wife and ask, Minek jöttünk ide? Minek jöttünk ide? What did we come here for? Again, coming here was pointless. Or let's say your friend has 3 cell phones. You can ask, Minek 3 telefon egy embernek? Minek 3 telefon egy embernek? Why 3 phones for 1 person? Again, what's the point? Do you have a wife and 2 mistresses? What the heck is going on? So again, miért is more general. It's about a cause or a reason. Minek, on the other hand, is about the point or the purpose of something. Thank you for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok, a viszontlátásra!